What is up, guys? Chunky back here on my channel for yet another game review. Like I said, it's that time of the year. Everything's coming out at once. This time I'm here to review Battlefield 1. Now I'm going to split this review into two sections. I'm going to keep it short and sweet as possible, both the single player and the multiplayer. With that said, let's get to it. Firstly, the single player is split into vignettes, small little stories focusing on different characters, 5 to be exact, with a small intro to start you off. The stories themselves are short and sweet. They almost serve as tutorials for different mechanics, driving tanks, flying planes, engaging in stealth, using heavy weaponry, different stuff like that, getting you really acquainted for the multiplayer when you kind of finish it. A big positive I have with these single player stories is that they're surprisingly emotional and engaging. You actually do care about the characters in the small amount of time that you have with them. And that's really testament to how good the game looks, the fact that it's acted, the voice acting is actually quite good. It just engages you further into the story. The intro mission, however, really does this well. I like the mechanic how on the battlefield, if you die, you see the soldier that you're fighting as, the year they were born, the year that they died, and it kind of pans up and then puts you in the eyes of another soldier. And it really gives you a sense of the toll that this war had on individuals. You know, you look at someone who died, you know, they were born in 1900, they died in 18, you think, shit, this guy was only 18. It really hits you home, and I appreciated that because not a lot of war games do that. The campaign only lasts 5 to 6 hours, which isn't really long. I would have preferred that it focused on less characters, maybe 2 to 3, and extended to about 7 to 8 hours, just to really drive home that emotional depth. Give me characters that I can care about over a longer period of time, and the story would have been better as far as emotional attachment goes. But overall, a very serviceable single player, actually quite a lot of fun. I was pleasantly surprised. So guys, multiplayer is back and it looks just as good. It plays just as good as the previous Battlefield titles. If you've played a Battlefield and you play this one here, you are right at home. Original modes are back, like Conquest, Rush, Domination, Team Deathmatch, with a new edition called War Pigeons. Now this mode is pretty much what it sounds like. You're capturing war pigeons and you're sending the pigeons away with messages to gain points, and basically that's the objective of the mode. Now, this mode is almost like a joke. I can't even explain it. It just doesn't feel serious. There's really no reason to go play this mode. If you were to play a new mode, I would say play Operations. Operations is almost a combination of Conquest, Domination, and Rush, and all these modes where you're capturing a certain point and advancing up the battlefield. So basically, attacking and defending. As far as the objective and mechanics go, it's not that different. But however, what I like is, depending on who wins, it advances to another stage, another map, it advances to another battle. And it's good because these battles have historical context. Each side has an explanation as to why they're there, what they're fighting for. It just gives you a sense of scale. It makes you feel like you're fighting a real war on different fronts, not just in the one tiny map. For the time period, there's actually plenty of weapons to choose from. However, the customization isn't as deep as previous Battlefield titles. But then again, I do commend it because it's staying true to the time period. There's no laser sights or holoscopes or anything like that. So at the end of the day, you can't really ask for too much customization. But what is there, it's actually pretty cool. Battle packs are little packages you get at the end of every game. You're chosen randomly to get one. You get skins in there, you get weapons in there. There's actually a lot to do with the weapons that you have. Overall, guys, I'm keeping it short. This is one of the best shooters I've played in a while. I appreciate the time period. I actually appreciate the gameplay and the mechanics. I appreciated the single player for how emotional it was, for the little time I had with it, and I appreciate the multiplayer for just being Battlefield, being back as strong as ever, and adding new things like Operations to keep you entertained for ages to come. However, keep in mind, if you're a Call of Duty fan, it's not as fast paced, it's a bit more methodical, the maps are quite large in scale, it's more of a tactical game, but it is fun nonetheless, guys. I had so much fun with this game, and for that reason, I'm going to give it a must play. That's it from me, guys. This has been Chunky. Thank you for watching the review. If you like the video, please leave a like down below. If you're new, subscribe to my channel. I'd love to see new people. And if you have an opinion on Battlefield 1, comment down below. Thank you very much, guys. This has been Chunky, and I shall see you soon on Chunky's Reviews.
If history only remembers 1 in 1,000 of us, then that future will be filled with stories of who we were and what we did. But until that day comes, we will stand. We will look death in the eye, and we will fight.